Morning everybody, Matt here on the planet, and today I'm out on a long run. I'm going to target about around about 35 kilometers, 32, 35. Ideally I'd like to make this a 38 kilometer run, and this will be my longest run in the training block. But I've had a couple of weeks off. A couple of days ago I had a really tough interval session at the track, so I don't think the legs are fully recovered and fully ready to go, but don't feel too bad. So I'll just give it a go and see where we go. 32, 34ish anyway, shouldn't be a problem, because the loop I'm going to do is running the same loop twice. So if I start the second one, it means I'm going to run about 32, 34 kilometers. So we'll get on with that. The weather's quite good today. Can't feel any wind, which is really nice. Overcast, so we'll keep the sun off us, which should be nice, should help. So we'll see how it goes. In terms of fueling, I had a good bowl of pasta early on last night, keeping the carbs up, and I've just had some more pasta again this morning, just before, about an hour before I'll actually start the run. Last night I also had some electrolyte drink just before I went to bed, so well, probably a couple of hours before I went to sleep. So essentially it's probably maybe somewhere between 10 and 12 hours before I actually started the run this morning. So I've got some nutrition for the run today. So we'll be using the Maurten GEls, two types there. They don't have caffeine. This one has caffeine in it. I've got some Clifbloks there as well, and I've got a couple of bottles of water that I'll pick up en route, and they've got electrolytes in them as well. So the zero type electrolytes. So today I'll be running in the Nike Zoom Fly 3 again. A shoe I'm quite happy with to run for long distances. Okay, let's get to it. I'll check in with you later on. So there is 38 kilometers in the books. Yeah, it's gone really well actually. I thought the legs haven't been good, but I wasn't bothered about getting good pace in this run. It's quite a hilly route. I don't know if we're looking at 400, 500 meters of elevation gain. I'll pop that on the screen. I'm not sure exactly what it was, but it's a good 200 meters elevation gain on one loop of what I normally run this route. So it's double that on this route, because I've done 2 loops. But yeah, and then I remember at lap 36, I think the nutrition strategy's gone quite well. So lap 36, kilometer 36. I started getting a bit of cramp in my right knee, just twitching on and off a little bit. But 10 minutes before that, I'd taken my last drink of electrolytes, about 250 ml of electrolyte water, and a gel around about that time. So it actually wasn't too bad, and after about half a kilometre it left, it went away. Strategy with the nutrition was to have the Clifbloks after an hour. So the first hour, the Clifbloks come in a pack of 6, so I had the first 3 just after an hour, and then about 15 minutes after that I had the last 3 of that, and then I got to about an hour and a half in, hour and 40 minutes. That was the first half of the run done. So then I took the first gel. Another half an hour after that I took another gel. With both the gels, I took a bottle of water, about 300 ml of that electrolyte water again. And then again that last, the caffeine Maurten gel, I took that and about, like I say, it's about the 3 hour 30 mark. So all in all, not too bad. So totally about 38 kilometers in 3 hours and 50. And considering the training that I'm doing is really making me tired at the moment. These interval sessions of the 9 times 1 kilometer intervals. I did it was only 2 days ago. It's taken me quite a lot of I think a lot out the legs, so I'm struggling a little bit to recover. So when I started the run this morning, so there seems to be quite a bit of bounce in my legs. It just wasn't, you know, nothing there to make it move and shift. So but today's run was, you know, I was trying to keep my heart rate in the aerobic zone, and probably for the last we'll see on the data, and I'll put the data on the screen shortly. The heart rate data was probably, obviously, going up the hill, so I wouldn't have kept the heart rate below 150 beats is what I was trying to do. And maybe for the last half an hour, it was, even though it was pretty much flat, it would have been above 150 anyway. So I think I saw 158 on the watch at some point. So other than that, it's been a great run. So sorry I didn't film too much of it, but it's quite a long run. So I'm glad that I got the run in today, which means I don't need to do a 38 kilometer run next weekend. So I'll back off to 32 and 35 kilometer runs now before the marathon. We're only 5 weeks out, so I'm looking forward to that. So next week we've got one more interval session for the 1 kilometers. That's a 10 by 1 kilometer interval session. That's coming up. And then we're going to jump into some more thresholds and tempo runs throughout the rest of May. So yeah, that should be good. Looking forward to that, and we're getting close. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.